Gonna be a signal 41. Complainant advised that her uncle Billy tried to run over her dad with a vehicle. Also advised he has a signal 0 and hung up.
Well, it's gonna be Chris.
It is.
It's a relatively common call we get from this complainant. She likes to fabricate stories trying to get her family put in jail. One of her family members tried to run someone over with a vehicle, and he apparently has a gun in his hand. So Sergeant Webster just arrived on scene and was trying to run there and back him up. Did anybody hear gunshots?
I heard something loud, but I was on the phone with 911, and I'm not real sure what it was, but it was coming from over there, and I was yelling for Brian to go home because I knew things. I mean, like nobody acts like
What about
that.
you, brother? Did you hear anything gunshots-wise?
I heard a big bang, and that's all I heard, but that might have been when he stuck his chainsaw through there. I mean,
I heard the truck, and I heard him screaming, "Don't run over me! Don't run over me!"
Yes, sir. Yep.
You can call Bond when you get into jail, Billy.
Yeah, I ain't got to fix that Bond.
No, sir. It'll be a felony. She'll have to see first appearance in the morning.
They're going to get by with this.
What's that?
They're going to get by with cutting trees down and everything.
Well, cutting trees down, that's a civil matter. You got to take them to court about cutting a tree, but whenever you got a man cutting trees in the woods, you can ram your truck up into the woods at him, that's a problem, Billy. That's a problem.
How about him attacking me with a
Look,
chainsaw?
if you hadn't showed up here in the first place and stuck your truck in the woods on him, none of this would have happened. Okay, all right, let's go. Come on.
Okay. Kind of like a
Nope.
So basically what happened when we responded, we found the suspect sitting in his vehicle, found tire tracks leading into the woods, aggressive tire spin, showing where he had attempted to try to run the individual in the woods over with his truck. Well, trying to run somebody over with a truck, brother, it's not a legal way to... All right, hey, look, I'm not going to argue with you.
I was 20 feet from him.
Okay.
Billy, there's tracks in the trees where you stuck your truck, where he's fallen a tree. He's fallen the tree, and you put your truck on top of him. How does that look to me, Billy?
I know how it looks. I mean, the tracks, they didn't know.
If you hadn't put your truck in the woods, you wouldn't be in this situation, Billy.
I know, I mean, I ain't gonna know it, man.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, if I have, you know. By the time you're there, you're back gonna do it. I do, you know. I'll tell you what.
Open your feet up.
Put your cigarettes in your truck, you can't take them with you to jail.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
In the world, Billy?
How about my panties? How about panty collectors, you know?
You want me to come get your truck?
Yes, sir. If I go down there and talk to her,
You can't come talk to her, but I can go get her and have her come get
I
your
gotta
truck.
tell her what my money is, you know. Yeah.
Well, you can
if I
call her
could,
to
I
jail.
mean,
No. All right, look, these pocket knives are
Don't touch that.
Hey, throw that down.
Billy.
I can't put that in the house on no leaf Friday, dude.
There's in my car.
That be there.
Driver's side door handle, Sarge. There's in my car. It's nasty, man. Why you gonna carry something around your pocket?
I can't put them in that. That door leaf goes through everything. She find them suckers there all the time.
Flush it, man.
Huh?
Flush
They
it.
won't flush. Now, why
Tell
would
me it
somebody-
won't flush,
somebody
Billy.
in there look there, you know.
Have a seat.
I'm a plastic seat, boy. Ah. They said I was going to jail, so I figured out that same that.
We took him into custody for aggravated assault, and we're gonna continue the investigation and see what else we can find out.
All right, Billy.
Deputy Clements pulled a vehicle over. I'm not sure what he pulled him over for. They're down here on spring break right now from Alabama. He called for us. He said that he can smell some marijuana coming from the vehicle. So I'm gonna run Zeus around the car. Gypsy. Go ahead, chip. All right. Hey, sir, just come over here and talk to me real quick. All right, man, like I said, my name's Deputy Man with the K-9 unit. My dog's alerted positively on your vehicle. Before I start digging around in there, what all am I gonna find? You guys smoke weed?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. There's an overwhelming smell of air fresheners. A $2 bill. Huh. It was a Walter.
Aren't you supposed to ask me if you're supposed to search my car?
What's that?
This is my car.
Okay.
Aren't you supposed to ask me?
No, ma'am. I don't have to. My dog alerted on the vehicle. I got probable cause. Go ahead and stand back over there for me. Stand over there.
Smells pretty potent marijuana, huh?
Ooh, yeah, it's in here somewhere. There you go.
Yeah? Which one is this? Whose purse?
Let's see. Let me try to find a name. Oh, and a gun.
And a gun?
Yep.
Loaded?
Yep.
Whose purse is that? Sure. It's not good when you got firearm and drugs to go. There might be something you want to tell the police about before we find it.
I honestly forgot it.
You forgot you had a pistol with gun?
It's
with
my,
drugs?
It's my dad's pistol. He let me take a pistol.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19?
In Florida, you got to be 21 to carry a pistol.
Listen, firearms and stuff, that's pretty relevant. I mean, I don't know how you would forget that.
I completely understand that. I totally understand that
Right.
This is a very dangerous thing, but this is a complete and total accident. Honestly, I'm from Alabama. I'm in school full time. I just came right here to visit my family for spring break. It's for protection.
It's not a high gram amount accompanied with the firearm is where it definitely becomes a problem. It'll be a felony. It's an upgrade for the firearm because it was in the presence of narcotics and it was loaded and it was concealed in the purse. It's not holstered and there's no kind of method to make it safe. It's basically accessible. You pull it out of the purse and you can fire it right off the bat.
So we're going to this call. It's at a strip club, and apparently we have the manager from another strip club down the road that went to this strip club to confront a gentleman about trying to pass off fake money to his dancers. We're going to check on the money to see if that's counterfeit and then find out who's trying to pass that.
Okay, so he came in the club, handed off the money to a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
She came up to me, asked me to check it. It's all counterfeit. He left the club right away. I messaged other clubs, find out if he's there. All I knew was his description. They said he was here 2 minutes after he left our.
So why didn't you call us right away?
I did.
No, when you were over there before you come over here to confront somebody, that's what we're here for.
They came over here and they rushed over here and they circled me like 7 deep and they were like, they came out and they said that I was giving out fake money, right? So I said, listen, if that was a situation, I will pay it back as a good citizen. I am sorry. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In that type of view.
Hey, real quick question. What's your social now?
I'm 5'9".
49?
No, give me a bad social. All right, come on over to my car. We'll get that here
I'll
in a
grab that.
second.
Don't worry about it. So we're looking here at this counterfeit money, and we can tell, just one of the ways I can tell right now is that it doesn't have the strip going through it that you need to have, and it has a different texture. It's a lot thicker. It feels like there's like 2 bills like taped together, and a lot of times what they'll do is they'll print each side on a piece of paper, and they'll actually cut them out and then glue them together back to back. It's obviously a crime to pass counterfeit money, and then it's a crime to have so much of it in your possession.
What if the friends that I was with, what if it was passed, what if it was passed through them, through the night, and came into my pocket? How could I be in trouble for that?
Wait a minute, somebody passed something into your pocket without your knowledge?
No, I'm saying the counterfeit money that you guys found, how could it be pinpointed on me? I never had it in my possession.
You just said, what if it came into my pocket?
The only thing that I had in my possession was that $10 bill that they said came up. That's how could I be arrested for counterfeit money?
Look, you're in hot water. Okay, you're in the back of a cop car. This isn't where you want to be tonight. Let me finish before you even start, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I gave you the respect. Give me the respect.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So then we shut the door, and then now you're like, you know what? They do have footage, and they do have witnesses of me throwing that under the car, so maybe I want to be a little bit more honest.
What more can I say? It's like I'm giving you the honest truth, man.
All right. Maybe when you get to the jail and he sees the doors, he'll decide to start talking a little bit more. We're gonna go over to Lollipops, the other strip club, and we're gonna have the dancer come out, and we're gonna bring our offender over there in the cop car. We're gonna light him up so that she can see him and he cannot see her because she's our victim. And she's gonna be able to tell us if that's the individual that passed the fake money to her, and also they deprived her of $13. So she'll be our victim for the petty theft. We're just waiting for the dancer to come out. Hopefully clothed.
Come on down
right
this
on
way.
down here, okay? Yeah. Right this way. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now this guy, obviously he's in handcuffs, okay, for a different crime. I just want you to give us your honest opinion, okay? So that's him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we get a positive?
Yep.
Okay. He's asking to speak with me one-on-one now. So obviously
He's gonna tell
the
you.
truth's gonna come out a little bit more. So I'll see if I can get a rig.
Keep that for evidence.
Right now,
It's okay.
right now we have to keep it.
So he's going to be arrested for the possession of the counterfeit currency, and then he's also going to be arrested for the petty theft from her because he had given her fake money and she gave him real money in exchange for that. So he's going to be going for both of those. Alrighty.
We just got a call. Subject that earlier was involved in a hit-and-run accident was later found about an hour later. Driving, appeared to be intoxicated. He's been stopped. And in the middle of placing him into the patrol vehicle, he began kicking out the window. What led to him kicking the window?
Irritated, most likely. Just being irritated. We offered to park his vehicle, not tow it. He didn't want that, so.
A hobble's a device that we can secure this individual so that he can't kick out any more windows.
Kick your feet over here. Okay, that's fine. Kick your feet over here. You guys being for man. Go ahead and pull him this way.
Really?
1026.
You guys are calling us, dude.
You think?
Yeah, I think, no, I'm pretty sure.
What we can do that.
Okay.
He just
Spit on you.
I'm not spit on you. That's
Don't do that on the street.
Get on out. Come on out. Get on the ground.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, we're not gonna play with you. Turn over. Turn over.
Turn over.
Turn over. Turn over. Oh. Quit fighting it and we won't have a problem, okay?
Dude, I'm not fighting
put your
at
hand.
all. What
Turn
are
over.
you
Put
talking
your
about?
hand. These hands go behind your back.
Dude, I can't do
Listen to me. Go straight on your face.
There you go. Oh my God.
All right, you wanna?
Don't move.
I'm not doing.
Don't
I'm
move.
not
You hear me?
fighting at all.
Okay,
What
well then you're good. Okay, just stay right. Move you. Hey,
I got this one. Come on off.
Dude, I'm not moving at all. The f are you? Got this. Oh, it makes you feel big? Does it make you feel less big?
no, sir. We wish we didn't have to do this, but you got to be cooperative for us not to have
Dude,
to do
I'm
this.
not moving at all. What the f are you guys doing? Does it make you feel strong? Dude, I'm not doing anything.
You just kicked the window out of a patrol car. You are doing something. Oh.
It's not that big of a deal,
Come on,
dude.
sir.
I can...
There you go. I put this on that chain.
You can stick that through the loop.
Oh yeah, because
Stick this through the loop.
Yep.
And hook it down and hook it right down. And there
you guys have never done this before. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. You can tighten that up right
Okay.
there.
What the f is this?
Going inside?
God, dude, you guys are retarded.
For his safety, safety of the officer, and safety of our equipment, he's been put in a hobble that just basically keeps his feet immobile with his hands so he can't do any more damage to that vehicle on transit to the jail. Our original response was for a hit-and-run accident. We had information that this suspect struck another vehicle. His girlfriend had been present in the vehicle with him. She went to assess the damage, and in doing so, he fled the scene. What did we wind up with charges? I know he had the signal 3 from earlier, and
he's gonna have resisting, signal 3, and then the battery on
The criminal mischief and the criminal mischief in the patrol car.
Okay.
Right now, Deputy Miller's pulled over this vehicle that was passing in a no passing zone, and he pulled over here for some oddball reason. And once he got up there and talking to him, detected odor of alcohol. So we're about to do some field sobriety task here in just a second.
I was just tired of that guy anyway.
Okay, give me just 1 second, Liz.
I've been working all day cutting weeds.
Cutting weeds? Okay. That may be what it is. I'm going to turn you over to this gentleman right here. He's going to explain all that to you. I'm going to push your door closed.
I'm Deputy Clements.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I've been better.
Deputy Miller said he smelled a little alcohol.
What's that?
Deputy Miller said he smelled a little alcohol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask
At
you to do...
lunchtime, I had 2 beers with Fergie.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's
I just got off work just now.
That's fine. Well, would you consent to do some field sobriety
I'm gonna
tests?
do whatever. I don't want any trouble.
Okay,
I'll
that's
do
fine.
whatever you
That's
tell me to do.
I walk up, I'm speaking to him, automatically detect the odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from his breath. When I asked him to do field sobriety task, initially he told me he was very offended by me asking him.
Heel to toe. 1, 2, 3, so on to 9 steps.
How many? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Want to go with that one? That's fine. All right, let's go to the next task. Back up to the back end of that line. We're going to go with the next task, okay? The next task is going to be the one-leg stand. I think you've had too much to drink. Am I right or am I wrong about that?
You're wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong about that? Okay.
But let me just say that I did if you're taking me, you're taking me. You're not going to have any trouble with me.
Okay, I didn't say I would. I was trying to be to a certain point with you.
You know what? Can I,
Don't turn around on me, okay?
No, sir. No, sir. Can I,
Can you what?
Can I let them people back there take my keys? I have
sir.
2
Give me
dogs.
Just a second. Turn back around.
Yes, sir.
You good? Okay. All right, come on back here with me.
Yes, sir.
You want to release your vehicle and the dogs to the individual back there?
Please.
Okay. Yes, sir.
No, this don't need freaking making someone's freaking wrist so bloody. What comes around goes around, pal.
All right. We can release the vehicle to this gentleman?
Yes, sir. I want to do that, but I don't trust you people. You see, I'm just saying, I'm telling you up front.
What have I done not to earn your trust
I've
today?
dealt with Santa Rosa County before.
Have you ever dealt with Deputy Miller with the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office? That would be me. Have you ever dealt with me, sir?
Let me just say, you're all alike. And you remember that. Everybody else knows it too.
Okay. That's absolutely fine. Like I said,
no, I'm just saying, I don't hate I'm just saying that y'all lie and cheat just like everybody else.
Sir, and you're allowed to have your opinion, okay?
So this gentleman apparently does not really like law enforcement. He's quite irate that he's getting arrested for DUI.
I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw a dump truck. Period.